It was like God spoke to me. We're eventually going to do automatic watering for these guys. We put them up high, up off the ground, again because we had the predator issue, and this makes it a little more challenging for predators to get to them. And we're doing some fencing to try to get a dog over here to help keep the predators away. Jeremiah's helping with the fence. But I have the modern game bantams and the old English game bantams are up there in those 3 cages. Those cages are pretty big. They're 3 foot by 7 foot, I believe. I have about 6 chickens each in there. Little bantams, tiny little bantams. Uncle Charles, where you going? Huh? Are you excited about what we got? Have you met them yet? There's a bunch of them. And look at there, there's Mama Duck. She came off her nest. That poor duck's been sitting on a nest all year long. Hasn't been able to hatch a single baby. The predator's got her last clutch of eggs. You know, Muscovy they sit for 35 days. Their eggs take forever to hatch. There goes Uncle Charles being nosy. Here, let me zoom out. Where'd she go, man? She done ran away. Okay, so y'all don't tell Daniela this, okay? Deal? Good. I have OCD. Obsessive compulsive disorder. Now she knows that part, okay? It's not so much that I have to wash my hands 1,000,000 times a day, but when I get a thought in my head, it just consumes me, and I'm obsessed about it and compulsed about it, and I just have to carry it through and do it, you know? So I had this thought the other day. It was like God spoke to me. The heavens opened up and angels descended. A glorious light shone round about me. And God said, you have to go back. And so I went back.
It's only useful if something jumps on it, but...
Yes, that's why I planted them there, to keep people from walking up to my bird cages. When I was growing up, we called those bear grasses, but they're a type of yucca. Y-U-C-C-A.
What?
Y-U-C-C-A. Yucca.
Yuck.
We call them bear grass.
But they're yuck.
I have poked myself on those more times than I care to remember growing up, having to cut grass around them. Your grandmother had them planted everywhere. So we picked these little chickens up off the ground, the cages and everything, and we put them up high, and the tarp that was over the top of them was, well, number one, it was blue and it was ugly. Number two, it had holes in it and it was ugly and it was letting rain through. So they needed a new tarp. So I had to go and get a new tarp. Anyhow, instead of going to Walmart to get a tarp, I went to Tractor Supply to get a tarp, because it was like God told me I had to go back to Tractor Supply, and so that's what I did. And here's the part where you can't tell Daniela. I bought more baby chickens. Surprise, surprise. You never saw that coming, did you? But guys, it started to rain, so I had to come into the birdhouse. Had to come in to show you anyhow. Here are our little chicken nuggets. They're already 2 weeks old. I got them from Tractor Supply. I got 12 of them for $1 a piece. That is amazing. Already 2 weeks old. So, you know, well on their way to being meatballs. So I have them inside here, protected from everything. They certainly don't need heat. We're still in Alabama summers. You know, it's like the first 2 yards of hell outside. The Silkies are watching over them, teaching them how to be little chickens, and they're getting their food and their water. And I'm just so happy, so pleased with that. Here are the lovebirds again. I have not been able to separate them out. I don't know which are pairs and which are not. I probably will just have to put them in a colony. I love that orange face back there. I love the Lutinos. I love the Creminos. The opalines are gorgeous. I'm just so happy with them. Thank you again, Michael. While we're right here, let me show you something really cool. Look at that. It's a baby Lutino cockatiel. And there they are. There's the happy parents. Man, what you got to say? Anything at all? Huh? Let's go see about the little, what is it, baby? Did you say something? Huh? Your neighbors over here are excited. Let's go check on the little chickens. Now here's what we have to do. I have to move this pair of Seramas. It's a black male Serama rooster with a frizzle. Well, of course it's a male rooster, not a female rooster. But the female is frizzled. I'm going to move them to this dog kennel on the floor so that I can move this pair of Quakers into this cage next to that pair of Quakers so that I can move some of these ringnecks into this cage that would then be empty. Whew, that's a lot of work. Look at him. Isn't he amazing? If there's ever the epitome of cockiness, it is a rooster. Of course, that's where that word came from. Love them. Now, a big reason why I moved these to the floor, apart from having to have the cage space for parrots, is that these two are breaking their eggs. I'm hoping that by putting them on the floor, I can give them an actual nest box and they won't break their eggs anymore. Let's hope that holds true. I'm going to get them some food and water right now. So there we are. I don't know if you can see them, but the Quakers are back there next to the other pair. I will order some toys to go in there, or if you think you would like to gift us some toys, get some toys for these Quakers, you know, as gifts. I have a Amazon wish list linked down below. The birds and I would really appreciate that. I say thank you ahead of time. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. God bless you. We love you. Bye-bye. She thinks she's funny.
I think she's funny.
Did you think your mom's funny?
I don't know, Mom. Are you funny? Mom, are you funny?
I could have thought to get it.
Okay. Jemima, I need you to pick up all that stuff so we can plant the seed straight.
What are you doing? I thought it was okay.
I'm soft.
Where are you going, Catherine?
I knew all out.
Hmm?
I knew all out. And I'm soft. I know it's not soft, but it looks like one.
Captain, please come here. Harness your ADD for good. Get that thing back to that and put all this stuff in it. Oh, welcome.
Where'd he go, meow?